You can't put a finger in the trigger. Won't do right. That's bullshit.
Hey, welcome back, fellow collectors. The Braves toy review. Okay, so we are now taking a look at the reissue of Fans Toys 03T Quakewave, and I must say I'm pretty impressed with him. I've never had Quakewave. I wasn't privileged enough to get him the first time around, and honestly, I'm very, very, very excited and happy that I didn't go in on him during that period of Quakewave insane prices as I had considered doing. The OCD just didn't kick in, and I'm pretty glad because as nice of a figure as he is definitely not a $400 figure. Nowhere near that is he. Let's take a look at him. Okay, so packaging wise, this is pretty much the standard packaging from Fans Toys, and they make it abundantly clear that they're coming for the masterpiece classification and the masterpiece standard. I would say the packaging really resembles it's off-put, but it has a close resemblance to what you would get from a Takara. But at the same time, it has its own personality that really sets Fans Toys aside as their own line, as their own company, and really gives them an official presence on your shelf and in your collection. And just when you go for the purchasing experience, I think you really come away looking at this company as if they are a an official company, an official and authentic company, even though they are providing some unofficial stuff. So, so you got the title up here, Fans Toys logo in the corner. Nice image of Quakewave right there. Fans Toys in the bottom. 2015, fanstoys.com. Fans Toys FTO3 Quakewave. Nice picture of Quakewave right there. On the back, you get some Quakewave stuff, some Quakewave more stuff, and you get some story. Quakewave is a master strategist and war commander weaving Machiavellian schemes to advance his evil agenda, ruled by callous, detached logic, and some other stuff. I'm not gonna read all that crap, but yeah, you can get into that. Man, what if we did a Megatron? I really wonder what that would look like. So that's the packaging. Okay, it comes with a replacement forearm bit, which I haven't replaced yet, and this allows you to put the hose on the bottom instead of the top portion. One reason why I haven't done this yet is because I honestly just don't feel like dealing with the whole unscrewing. I hate dealing with that shit. Now, one issue I have with this is, and let me take a look at it right quick. I don't see how the lighting mechanism would still work if you replace it with this because there's not a switch area or anything like that. So I'm guessing if you and I've never watched a review on him before, so I just really didn't feel like it. So I'm guessing if you replace this piece, you lose that light up ability in that forearm. So maybe I won't even screw around with it. Who knows? He also comes with, or better yet, he also comes with, but I'm not going to pause it because I have it right here. His Quakewave manual. Fans Toy doesn't seem to do any comics, and that's really sad because I really love to see what that is. But I guess they put all their money into the figure, so I guess in that retrospect, it's okay. Some pretty decent directions, instructions, or whatever the case is. Also instructions for changing the battery. However, his transformation is not very complicated. It's Shockwave. How hard can that be? Comes with a really nice strong card, so that's good to go. Yeah. So, taking a look at Quakewave himself, he is an impressive figure. I will give him that. He's a very impressive figure. He's got some really strong die-cast presence in this mold. I really like that. I just and this is not against the figure. It's just okay. It's FansToys, so you get caught up in the hype, and for everything you've heard about this figure, you just expect it to be like you expect to open the box and fucking fireworks to shoot out the box and naked virgins to just slide out the instructions and the Transformers theme to just play in the background and all these amazing things because you've heard so much about the figure. And no, it's not that, but he is a really nice figure, right? Some really nice ratchets on the figure. Paint wise, not much to offer in paint, but where it doesn't have paint, it makes up for in quality. So it's obviously it's Shockwave, and so Shockwave is a dark purple figure, and there's not much to him that you can do to set him aside. Now their line work is very nice on him. That chest piece stands out strong. It really gives him an intimidating presence amongst your other figures. Now, one thing that I not so much take issue with, one thing that I see here that stands out to me is because he's a slender figure. I mean, he's not like the skinniest figure at all, but I guess it goes back to expectations. I just expect for it to be a bulking mass. Like some of the artwork you see in the comics and such is of him being so bulky, and so that's not here, and it's not represented here. But he looks good. He totally represents the character perfectly. I will have to say perfectly. And I know we have the Takara coming out, but they're going to be hard pressed to even live up to this. I really want to see how that's going to go. So take a look at him from head to toe, and he's really dark. So hopefully my lighting will pick up the detail here. So he's got a lot of line work all throughout the mold of the figure. The ab area stands out with a black plastic with some black accents here and there. You got some tech stuff up in some tech molding behind this translucent plastic here up in the chest area to show some of his mechanics. You have a high amount of die cast, especially in the legs and the feet area and such. He's pretty heavy. It reminds me of how heavy that Grenadier, whatever his name is. So check this out. You can take this backpack off. It just unplugs here. And this part is kind of irritating because this seems to always come apart, but because it folds around and stuff, but it plugs in via that slot, this port, and this thing here holds it down. And when it's not on, you just kind of collapse that like that. He's got a butt flap, which is this thing right here, but it is okay. Some nice detail work in the inner leg here. Pretty cool little molding. And I do believe this is one of their first offerings. So for it to be a first-time figure, it's definitely off the Richter, huh? So some nice flat silvery here. Really heavy. There's no light parts of this figure. All of the die cast is here. You got some serious die cast there. You got a translucent hand here. Now, this part does kind of worry me. It did when I first broke him out because moving those digits around kind of proved to be scary, but it's okay. They stood up to the test of the time, right? His face is dead on when it comes to being Shockwave. I haven't put the batteries in yet. I probably will. I usually don't put batteries in my figures, but I think I definitely will with this one. You get articulation that far forward with the leg, that far forward with the back. Because of these flaps, you can go about that far up. He's got ratchets on the knees. That's really nice. He's got this deal here would been there. Then of course he has the rocker there, and then the heel spur is articulated as well. You get a waist swivel. That's nice. Double articulation on the arms, so that's pretty cool. Rotation in the hands, of course, all the digits are articulated. You get a nice ratchet there, and then you can go all the way up because of the transformation here. The head is on a ball plus a hinge, so you get some pretty good articulation out of that. He has this nice little rubber hose, so you don't have to worry about it popping off. It's pretty cool. And then he has a translucent laser. Let's get into the transformation. This backpack deal here is really nice. It's got the purple on the outside with a little bit of silver here, and the translucent plastic on the hinge here for the targeting, which actually not targeting, I'm sorry, forms the inside of the laser scope, because you fold this out and around, and once you fold this out and around, you now have a nice silver over the back of it with some nice purple right there, and that's pretty cool, and the light will shine through there, so that's really nice. Sweet. His presence as far as when he's standing with your, let's say if you have a Polyon, I think that's perfect. Wouldn't you agree? I think that's perfect. And if you want to add in Megatron's #1 guy to the side, which would be Soundwave as far as his dependable warriors, right? There you go. So that's a perfect scale, and Quakewave is so bulky you can't really see Soundwave past him. That's a perfect scale to me. I like that. I like that a lot. So, yeah, good job. I wish that they would do a Megatron. I wish they would. I wouldn't get rid of my Apollyon, but he would probably go back in the box. Let's go with transformation. Transformation is pretty simple. Raise your arms on up, straighten them out as a matter of fact. Close all your digits on the hand to save yourself some pain. And close that fist, all right? You got these little flaps on the side. Pop those out, pop that out. Bring that chest piece forward. The head goes inside. There's a little bit of clearance issue when I first did it, but since I've done it a few times now, it's kind of loosened up and it fits nicely. All right, bring that back, lock those in place. You can bring these arms all the way up on those hinges there, and then you just kind of swivel this all the way around like that. And bring it in place like this. Those peg together. I'm sorry, those peg together. Bring this. Oh shit, you can't even see it, can you? All right, now we can see it. Bring this flap down. Fold that fist. Oop. Oop-a-doop-a. Fold that fist on in. And then you close that flap, sliding that over the top to the center like that. All right. Might already collapsed it, but just to show you, go ahead and collapse that portion there. And then everything else is going to be down in those legs. For the feet, go ahead and fold those heel spurs in. Take those feet and bring them all the way around as such, all right? This part is pretty scary to me. I don't know why, but it freaking is. Take this portion here. It's really tight. Take that portion there, and then you kind of fold out. The first time I actually did this, it was too tight to be done. It was ridiculous. All right, with that accomplished, you want to bring this all the way around because it's on the double hinge here. It was really scary the first time I did it, but it's okay. Like this one, once it comes around on that hinge all the way, it feels kind of flappy, but it's okay. It's not broken. It's all right. And I know about some breaking, right? Bring this around. Bring this one around till they face each other, and then you can bring the legs together. Close that up like so. And I think I'm gonna have to get a tool to bring this out. Let's see if I can do it. Nope, I got it. Bring these up. Bring this guy up, and then you're going to. Once it's all the way in place, yeah. Once it's all the way in place, you're gonna lock those in place like that. All right. Bring these back pieces down. Bring this back part down like that. And then you're going to take this portion, rotate it back, and set it back like that. Alrighty. Okay, so the last and final part of the transformation is putting this on. And for that part, you'll have to open this up. Now, I don't have a stand, so it's going to be a little bit irritating to show you. So let's see how well we can do this minus the stand here. All right, so you have to open this piece up here, and there are little slots. We'll see. Oh yeah, here we go. All right. So put it on here, and there's a tab here, and then there's a slot inside of there, right there, and it'll just kind of fit on there, and then you'll fold these around it and snap that together like that, and there you have it. That's his gun mode. As impressive as it is or is not, that's what it is. I might say that, okay, so since I'm getting the Takara version, I could see keeping him in this. No, not really, I couldn't. Okay, for anybody who's ever had Shockwave, I had Shockwave as a kid. Whoever in their mind, ever in the world, in the universe, ever kept their Shockwave in gun mode. The only time I put my Shockwave in gun mode is when I was playing with my friends. We were playing like Cops and Robbers or some kind of Star Hero fighter thing, and I wanted to put him in gun mode. As a matter of fact, not even in the cartoon did it make sense for him to be in this mode. Like, remember the episode with Elita One and all of them, and he transforms, because unlike Megatron, he doesn't shrink, you know what I'm saying? So he transforms into this gun mode, and he's like flying in the air, and he's shooting. That shit was stupid as hell. But then I guess like in the cartoons, in the G1 cartoon, he would transform, and then like say, I think it was Bruticus could hold him. Actually, I don't know for a fact that was Bruticus. It's just that we've seen it so many times in the toy arena as far as third party goes. We've come to expect that that is the case, and it might very well be the case. I can't point you to the episode. So that's his gun mode. And it's pretty decent. It looks really good as far as the toy goes. As far as capturing that G1 look and scratching that itch, it does. I don't think anyone can argue that it really does some really nice detail work. All the detail work from the robot mode comes through in the gun mode. But I've just always felt this was a hokey gun mode. But hey, it's G1, so you get a pass. So yeah, that is FansToys Quakewave. He's really awesome. He's really good. And I think now is a good time to be getting him if you're going to get him. And I would love to get. I'm going to have the Takara standing next to him. I'm going to enjoy doing that review. I don't think you would get rid of this because of the Takara. No, I don't think so. I think this is a piece that you have, especially if you get the stand that he goes on that holds him in place. This is a piece to have. It is. I think FansToys, period, what they're doing, what they put out, those are pieces to have, despite owning the Takara or whatever other company's version. Hey, until next time, this is Bray's Toy Review. Thank you very much for liking, subscribing, sharing, watching, and all of that good stuff. Take it easy.